Good evening, great people. Good evening, people of Australia. Anyway, might be morning and afternoon in some other parts of the world. How we all going out there? How we going? Hope anyone's well. Anyone that may jump in, I sort of say anyone instead of everyone because I can't see any viewers yet. But hopefully, yeah, hopefully three or four might jump on. Don't necessarily expect any more. I'm only they've got a pretty small channel at the moment, but if anyone jumps on that's not a subscriber, subscribe. I'd appreciate that. Hit the notification bell. Yeah, subscribe, like, share, comment. Let's go. So how are we all? How are we all? I don't think I'll see what happens. I may not stay in here for too long. I haven't even bothered charging the phone to 100%ing because I may just do a 10 or 15 minute on here, 15-minute live or something. We'll see if anybody jumps on anyway. Just wasn't on here earlier today, so I thought I'd better get on and say hello. But yeah, it'd be awesome if I could get 2 subscribers on this, get up to 60 subs this evening or / tomorrow morning. If you subscribe in about 45 minutes or so, but I might be off here by then. So, how are we going, people? Whoever you are, wherever you are. If anyone jumps in, as usual, it's a new, I want to say new channel, so in a couple of months, but it's only low subscriber numbers at the moment. So anyone gets on, just maybe say where you are and what you're up to, if it's anything of any significance. Obviously, don't have to tell people your addresses or things that may be personal, but maybe just say what sort of job you're doing or what part of the world you're in. You might not even it's like say you're in Thailand, for instance. You could even just say I'm in Southeast Asia. It doesn't really matter, but just just so, especially if there's more than one in the live watching, then you can see a little bit about each other. You never know. You might know somebody or something ends up being in common with somebody else. So yeah, just makes a bit of conversation in the live, really, doesn't it? I think so, anyway. So yeah. So good morning to some parts of the world, good afternoon to others, and good evening to people in Australia. What are we all up to on this beautiful evening? I thought I heard a little bit of rain out there a few moments ago, but I don't know. It seems to have stopped. I shut the door, but I can't really hear anything now. Every time I start getting these lives, I feel like yawning. It's all right. It's not so bad when you're walking doing one, but just sitting down makes a person tired, I think. So yeah, what are we doing? Jump on and say hi. Excuse me. Just a bit of tea making me burp here. But yes, people, say hello in the comments. Hit the like, hit the share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We all know the drill, don't we? Or some of us do, some of us don't. But whatever you feel like doing, do at least one of them. But yeah, the comment would be cool, and the like. Be great to get 2 more subscribers before the night's out. Bring it up to 60, and then maybe 70 a couple of days after would be cool. We'd grade 10 every couple of days or for a little while, then just get 2 a day, 3 a day. it'll go in bursts. And one day I might get 20 subscribers, next day I might get 1, 2. Doesn't matter as long as it's keeps flowing. If I've got 1,000 over the next few months, and then just 2 or 3 a day after that, sort of get another 1,000 every 6 months to a year, say 3 to 6 a day, be pretty cool, I think. Have like 3,000 up, 2.5 to 3,000 by this time next year, or even 1,800 to 2,000 subscriptions, be nice. So yeah, people, if you're watching, subscribe, and like I said, we'll on other lives we'll get this into a little bit of a community channel as more people get on here. It's a bit hard if it's just me talking to myself, but I guess that's what happens at the beginning, isn't it? But you know, like I said, once there's 3 or 4 in the chats all the time, and hopefully, you know, sometimes there could be 5 or 10 or 12 or whatever. Then you know the comments can flow. It's a bit more of a community thing. Hopefully, uplift each other. You know, we don't need negativity in here unless you're being sort of negative about yourself to let things out and grow as a person. But we don't need hatred or anything like that. We just we want things to either be good vibes or bad vibes that we can learn from, that make us stronger, think about why we're sad or whatever, and use the channel to uplift people, uplift ourselves, you know, get some good people on here. I want to get some other YouTubers on here that have inspired me. A lot of the Filipino YouTubers, Filipino lady YouTubers are very inspiring, but they some of them get a little bit I don't know, a bit worried their English isn't perfect, as their English is probably better than most Australians. We speak a lot of slang, but they get a bit worried about their English, or a bit shy to get on here. I wouldn't mind interviewing a couple of them on the live streams. I'll get 1 or 2 at some point, I think, but even if they're not YouTubers, there might be some people over there just into sports that could anyone really, from anywhere. But yeah, the Filipino people inspire me a lot. I know a lot of them have, you know, it's hard having such a big population, etc., but they're great people. So anyway, we'll see what happens when we get a few on the home front here to interview. But yeah, certain ones over there. There's some live at the moment, like the Real Filipina, the Real Filipina, the Real Filipina. Yeah, subscribe to her channel, give her a like and a hi in the comments. She's got her cousins, Filipina Elated, Elated. Yeah. We got July and Untold Stories. She follows me. She's a great girl. Some people I think are jealous of her because she's, you know, went from 40,000 subscribers to 100,000 in probably less than 2 months. She killed it with 2,000 subs a day most days, and people badmouth her, but she's pretty cool. She's doing a lot for her family with the help from YouTube followers. She seems like a nice person. That's Gelay and Untold Stories. We've got It's Wang, IT_SWENG. It's Wang channel. She's cool too. All these ladies will let you know a bit of stuff about what happens in the Philippines if you want to travel there, and give you a little bit of an idea, I think, of just what to expect there. Expect from the people, because they represent the people, and they're great examples of what the beauty and the kindness and the articulate ways of the Filipino. You know, these people, they get on here and they get shy about their English or whatever, but they're great at speaking, great at communicating, I think, with their audience. You can see it comes from the heart. And yeah, that's pretty much how the Filipino people are. So it's a great example of it. So yeah, follow them. Steph Filipina is another good one. I haven't watched her for a little while, but she's pretty cool. can't sort of watch them all at the same time. There's about 20 or 10 or so I want to watch all the time. And then you got the Westerners over there. Then you got some people in Australia probably like, wow, only so many hours in the day. Mm. So yeah, that's a few. Filipina P, she's excellent. She doesn't do lives though. A lot of the bigger YouTubers never doing lives. I suppose I know they get more off the non-live videos. But if you're popular on lives, you can get super chats night once you get up, and people will help you with PayPal and that. So I don't know. I like the idea of live stream. I think because you can interact with your audience, but then I guess you got to be careful where you go. If you go out in the street for interviews and that, you don't want people swearing or carrying on silly on your live. Whereas on an other video, you can cut things out, or if people are shy, they know you can edit things out they didn't say grammatically correctly or whatever. It's better that way. But I think it's cool just to get out maybe with the public sometimes if you know you're in a good group of people and put them on the live stream if they don't mind. Yeah, I like live, I think, now because I'd see it's a way. No, I've hardly ever got anyone here, but sometimes there's just 3 or 4 on here and they say hello and that, and it's interact. They type hello and I can, speak back to them straight away. It's cool. So yeah, I like seeing these ones that get on and do the live streams all the time. I think I've seen a couple of on here lately. I don't know who they were in particular, just flicking through the live things, and you see some people when you go into their page or YouTube page or channel, and I think you got some out there that pretty much only do live streams, or they might throw out one video a week or one video, a month and not do one for 6 months, and they still seem to be going okay just with live streams. I think they're the same. I think they love the audience interaction and that. There's one girl, Poi P-U-Y Roti lady, a Thai pancake lady, makes roti banana and egg pancakes, and she's got like anywhere from about 650 to about 890 people watching her lives at once. She's got 500,000 subscribers in 1 year, or 1 year and 1 month maybe. She's hammering the YouTube scene, mate, hammering it. She does videos too, but yeah, she's doing live streams every night, and I think that's what's getting the audience in. So yeah, nothing wrong with live streams, I don't think. I mean, if you only get 30 or $40 in a super chat, I can't get any at this moment. I haven't got 1,000 subscribers, but I get 30, $40 a night or something in super chats, and I mean, still equivalent to even a Western country, a couple of hours work, like just a normal low-paying job. So you jump on here for 3 or 4 hours and have fun with the audience and still get a couple of hours wage. If you can do that every day and then just supplement it with 5 or 6 hours work or whatever, well, you're doing okay. If you can kill it, do a bit more and get, $100, $200 in super chats, well then, yeah, if you got $200, $300, $400 in it, well, you wouldn't have to really do another job. It's probably still good to go out and do a normal job 1 day a week or 2 days a week just to feel that you're contributing. I think YouTube's contributing to society anyway if it gives people a platform to get on and interact with other people. But I mean, still, sometimes it's probably nice just to go and do something else, maybe like I drive a cab occasionally, once a week or something, or something like that, or jump in a cafe for 4 or 5 hours a week or whatever, just to feel that you're interacting with that side of things, helping someone else if they're, get their small business, being an employee, but you're not pushing yourself. You can be on something like this if you enjoy doing it, or do anything you enjoy if you're good at something, or even if you're not good, if you're good enough that someone's willing to work with you as a teacher and pay you a little amount, even if you make something. I mean, you can be a music teacher, you could be football coach. I don't know. It can be anything. It might just be for $50 here and there on a weekend, but you can't live off that. But keep doing it till you get good enough to make it a job, I suppose. And maybe do a lot of it where you're not showing other people, just to keep it going for yourself with some things. But then, if you spend half the time showing others and get paid for it, well, they say if you do something you love, you never work a day in your life, because and hopefully you're helping people with something like that. I mean, obviously if you work in a shop or something, you're obviously helping. But if you've got 40 other people there doing the same sort of thing, it's not as sort of a one-on-one, is it, with the customer, as if it's I don't know, as if you play. Oh, I don't play instruments, but if you're teaching someone, say, to play a bass guitar or play a set of drums or whatever, well, it's sort of that one-on-one thing, and it's something that they're going to keep with them for life, isn't it? So if you do something like that and you make a few $100 a week out of it or whatever, well, you're laughing. It's beautiful. So yeah, that's a way to uplift people, isn't it? Do something you love yourself, and I think it's uplifting to other people. I think the name of this live, let's uplift each other or something. So yeah, that's uplifting people. I believe doing things that uplift you, will probably be uplifting others, because they see your passion. And if it's a one-on-one thing or a class thing, martial arts class or boxing or music or whatever, it's uplifting somebody else, and therefore it's uplifting you. Looks like I just had a viewer. If you jump back in, hit the like. Yeah, so if you can uplift yourself while uplifting others, why not? Why not, people? Just do things that benefit, and it can be hard. It can be hard. So it's a challenge to yourself. I mean, it's not necessarily. It's hard to go to work every day, obviously, but sometimes you feel like some people, they maybe just programmed. Well, obviously they've got to get pay their bills and that. But some people, you see, I mean, they've already got money, but they're going to work. I don't know. In case the money runs out or something. I mean, it might run out one day, but some of them just look mentally exhausted and that from it, And I don't know. I just don't know if that's healthy. I know we've got to do it. I know you've got to do it, as especially people that come to Australia and they're looking after families overseas and that. But most Australians that have been here all their lives and worked for 40 or 50 years or something, I think that most of them have got something put away, or they'll have an access to healthcare if they do run out of most of their money. And I think some can ease up sometimes. And I'm not saying if they all did, it wouldn't affect the economy. But, you see friends and, I don't know, they're just distant, when they're working every day. And some of them, they become distant from the families or their husbands or wives, and that can cause divorce and that. And you think, is the paycheck always worth that? And like, if they probably sacrificed having no income coming in for 6 or 8 months, if they've already got something in the bank or whatever, and I don't know, they could jump on, and like some of their talented people, if they're talented at their job, they can get on and talk about their job on these sort of channels, or show something they do. They might, I know, they might make cakes or a bakery, but then they might be the best bloody baker in Australia, and then they could probably do a little cooking show, or they could show their bake cakes to their friends, or whatever. It's probably just as hard, and might put in more hours sometimes because people are calling you up and that. But I know you're not. I know you're just not punching that clock all the time, are you? You're sort of doing it for the people you love, or like I said, a one-on-one sort of thing. If you're teaching something, like literally teaching someone to play something, an instrument or whatever, it's sort of more one-on-one, I think. And I think it's just more uplifting for the heart and the mind than just No, you see some people, they say they like the job, but then I don't know, do they really, or why do they say, oh, I've got to do this again, I've got to do the, I've got to go to work? Well, you don't. If you're really passionate about something, you shouldn't be saying I've got to go to work. It should be like I get to go there. Whereas if so blokes, I think some people that do something every day of life, they probably were passionate about it 40 years ago, but then if they're not really being showed respect and they're just getting punching the clock every day or whatever, I could be wrong, but I think by some of the body language and their tone of voice, and I don't think a lot of people are passionate about what they do. I mean, if their passion's gone, do something else. I mean, some of it can do with how you treat your body too. I mean, you could be passionate as anything, but if you're eating a lot of processed foods or smoking all the time, I mean, you might be fine for 30 years doing that, but eventually it's going to catch you, and then you may love your job, but you won't feel passionate going to it because of that. You know, it just depends. But we never know, do we? But yeah, we just don't know. But yeah, I think you find something you like, or even if you don't like it necessarily, but it's something that's challenging you, maybe do it that way. Sometimes I think just working for other people's not enough of a mental challenge, is it? It's just like a programming for some people, not everybody, but for some people, just a bit like a programming. So yeah, if the next person jumps in, I think I've seen maybe twice. It looks like someone's jumped in here and had a look. So yeah, if someone's jumping in here looking at please subscribe to the channel if you like. You don't have to watch it all the time, but subscribe and hit the notification bell if you wish, and hit the like. Yeah, support the channel a bit. Let it grow, people. So yeah, how are we going out there, people? How are we? But yeah, we've got to do things to uplift others. I think to uplift ourselves. I mean, it's easy for me to say when I'm sitting in here sometimes because I get a bit tired of people sometimes because you don't see them sort of motivated doing it, and then because they're not motivated, I get unmotivated, and then it's a vicious circle from this end. So, but yeah, we just got to get out there, and me included, probably me more so than some others. But we just, we've got to have a bit of a purpose for ourselves, which gives us a purpose for the people we love, I think. And when I say love, it doesn't have to be a husband or wife or brother or sister. It can just be people in the community, like the love of. So we have the love and respect of others if we love ourselves, or if we're doing stuff that challenge us or whatever, or doing stuff teaching people things or something. I think we can grow to just love them as humans. Doesn't have to be a personal sort of love, but we're loving them as humans because we're loving ourselves, people. So yeah. Strawberries. So yeah, do things to uplift your people. Even if it's something you hate but challenging, like some things you hate but you don't have to do it 8 hours a day, like, when you go in the gym or going for a run. I mean, I know people like it to a point, and you get endorphins and you may love what it's doing, but while you're doing it, it's not really always something you sort of like, but you know the benefits at the end of it. Are great. So you discipline yourself to sort of do something you don't like, but we sort of know at the end of it, through endorphins, etc., we're going to feel good. Even though we might have hated, 20, 30% of it. We might have liked the break after each set because you're yeah, all the good endorphins and stuff are kicking in, but you know, you're still pushing, sweating maybe, or panting, or whatever. It depends how hard you're going. Even if you're not going hard, you're still getting that muscle soreness and stuff. So, but it's still uplifting at the end of the day. It's something you could say you hate while you're doing it, but it's helping the mind, helping how you feel about yourself. You know you've achieved. So yeah, things that uplift us are good. Don't have to be specifically good while we're doing them. Just got to know there's a purpose to it, don't we? As Goggins often says, on the other side of suffering is greatness. You know, I think something you got to, but controlled suffering. You got to make yourself suffer. It's not about letting someone else necessarily push you to suffer like a job that you completely hate or whatever. But getting out there yourself and running yourself into the ground, but knowing at the other end of it, you'll be better for it. But, you know, doing it to a point where you're sort of keeping fit. Don't go run yourself in the ground by abusing yourself non-stop or sending yourself completely mad. It's controlled. It's controlled abuse to yourself, sort of. So if anyone jumps on, come on, subscribe if you would, please, and hit the like. Let's get into it. Yeah, let's be uplifting to those around us, people. Bit of constructive criticism's all right, but let's not put everyone down all the time in a bad way. If if they're having a go, trying. Mm. Hello, whoever's on there, hit the like if you would. Subscribe, make a comment if you like. It's get into the conversation. Just saying it's good if we can uplift ourselves through what we do. How are you, mate or lady or whoever? Oh, you're gone anyway. Thank you. Nice tea. Strawberry. So yeah, if you're scrolling through and see this, subscribe, help a little channel grow. Hit the hit the like. I've already said subscribe. And like, yeah, make a comment. Get the channel going, growing, good people. I'd appreciate that. Excuse me. Strawberries. Come on, amazing people. Get subscribing, get commenting in, like the live. Come on, people. Can't we get like two of you, say two people in the live, two viewers, and throw some comments or what? 10 or 12 would be nice, but two would be a great start. Come on, people, let's go. Get the conversation rolling. What are you doing to uplift yourself and the people around you? Let's get a like and a share and a comment. Come on, people. I might have one more cup of tea, and then by the time I finish that, if no one is hopping in here and commenting, and there's no one on there at that point when I finish it, I may end the live because it's not looking real lively. But I could sit on here for 5 or 6 hours if I was just walking around doing stuff. But I don't want to just sit for 5 hours and sort of talk to myself or stay awake too late if I don't have to, even though I probably won't get to sleep anyway. But I could jump on and watch some other YouTubers or whatever and support them. If no one's watching, I just wasn't on earlier today, so I thought I'd better get on for a little while. You try and build the channel for the live streams, people. I said I'd be happy probably to do a lot more lives and things that have to be edited. And it's good to interact with the audience, I believe. But there's not much interaction if people don't comment. I mean, I could just sit here and talk about anything and when it comes to my mind. But it's nicer to have some comments down below to keep the live streams going, people. I mean, So yeah, come on people, jump into the live, good people. Hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell if you've already subscribed or if you're in the process of subscribing. Like the live and make a comment down below. Come on people. So I'll put this kettle on and I'll sit back here and drink a cup of tea, and then after I'm finished or just about getting close to finishing it, I may decide whether to stay on here if anybody's commenting or anything for a few extra minutes, or I may exit the live as I'm finishing my cup of tea since we have no viewers. But yeah, we'll see what happens, people. I mean, I'm very grateful for the people that do view every now and again. I know that's only a small channel and wouldn't have many subscribers. It just happened to be on at the same time that I'm on, and people scroll through the live stuff however it works on the algorithm, and they probably don't recognise my face yet. So they're just having a quick glance, and I'm only sitting here talking. I'm not sort of doing anything that looks overly exciting, so I don't sort of blame anyone for not jumping on. But if you do hear me and you see a bit there, hit the subscribe to support the channel. I'd much appreciate it, mate. Make a comment if there's, especially if, like I said, if there are 2 or more viewers, make a comment more for them also rather than just me, because you can interact with each other. And if you like, share the content, share the videos you see. Jump onto the channel and check out a few little videos there. Most of them aren't too long, so you could probably sit there and watch 3 or 4 and wouldn't take up any significant amount of your time. Once I'm gonna try and get some people every now and again, maybe invite some other YouTubers that are into the link, and you can maybe ask questions or chat to them too through my videos. We'll see what happens. I just got to get people. People get a bit shy or whatever, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. And plus, some people, if they're big time, they may not want to do it for free. You can't blame them. The time is money, and others might just be busy. They might just be busy, but if some are happy to do it, even if there's no one watching me, they might be the same as me. Just hope that all of a sudden a few people jump on, and it sort of promotes them a little bit. And if someone sees 2 on here, 2 faces, there's someone besides me, you people may be more inclined to view. We'll just see what happens. You never know, do you? But yeah, I wouldn't take up too much of anyone's time if they're, I'm not going to pay them or whatever. But obviously, if the thing gets 1 million views or something, and adds another 1,000 subscribers or whatever, then I'll probably give them something for their time, because it hopefully helps me. But it'll work all out yet, because there's no monetization till everything's done right and we've got the subscribers up and that. But if it, they're quite welcome just to jump in for 5 or 10 minutes and have a bit of a friendly chat, and that way it doesn't take up too much of their time. So But yeah, I'll try and get people in here to chat on that sometimes, live chats or whatever. So yeah, if you're watching this, subscribe and hit the notification bell because I'll will get some of that stuff happening. I can't say 100%, but I think I'm about 95% confident, maybe a bit more that it will happen. Could, you know, take a week or so, might take a few hours, might take a couple of months, but I think it will happen. So yeah, I'll make this cup of tea. I'll stretch it a bit longer so it gives you a few more minutes to jump on. Yeah, I'll make this. I'll get most of it consumed, and then we'll see if I'm going to keep going or not, depending on if anyone's commenting or whatever. Even if you do, or someone jumps in, unless there's a all of a sudden 3 or 4 jump on, I probably won't stay on here too long. It's getting late, but yeah, if you're on, if you see this, feel free to comment. I'd really love it if you subscribe, hit the like, all helps. Thank you. Thank you. Bacolod City, Philippines. Yeah, so people, get liking, subscribing, etc. Let's go. Minutes or something going on. Look at these eyeglasses, people. Yeah, 45 minutes, people, and I thought it only gone for 15. See, I was no one's watching hardly. I'm still I think maybe 2 or 3 times one person might have jumped in. Not 100% sure, but I'm still here. So. Come on, people, like, subscribe, share, comment. If you're already a subscriber, just like the live. If you're jumping in, just like the live. Anzac, technically it'll be Anzac Day in about 5.5 minutes or so. So yeah, take care on Anzac Day, people. Remember the soldiers. If you see one, give them a nod and a bit of respect. Just be safe out there. Don't go making a mockery of the day and a fool of yourself by drinking too many beverages at 4 a.m. and getting messy. You know, just be respectful on the day. So, yeah, respect to the Anzacs. Yeah, I'll get up and make this cup of tea, people. If anyone jumps on, subscribe, like the live, make a comment. Let's go. I'm just having make my cup of tea over here. If anyone's viewing at the moment, say hello in the comments if you are. Hit the like. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. It's funny how at late, obviously, maybe a lot of my subscribers are in the, subscribers and viewers could be in Australia, but the YouTube's a worldwide thing. And I thought, like, when I go late of a night here, you'd get some people that are still mourning in places like America or, not so late evening in Southeast Asia, etc., and places like that. And they jump on. But it's funny, I jump on sometimes 5 p.m., 9 p.m. a couple of times, and few seem to jump on. But then you think it'd be too early if they're overseas to get on then. So it's just funny how the algorithm, it's probably just coincidence, probably most of the time no one would get on, but it's just funny how, yeah, certain times when there be morning in most parts of the world, that like no one's on here. And then in the afternoon, when it'd be like early morning, middle of the night, like 1 a.m., and I had people jumping on saying they're from Ohio or whatever, it's just which is in America, so it's just funny, but yeah. Got any viewers yet, people? I'm just going to drink over here and some cheese. Oh. Looks like low battery anyway. People will come at the 55 minutes. I might let it go one more minute. Switch off if nobody jumps on. Ah. So yeah, I could be here for another 2 hours, and one person looks for a minute. I mean, it's still you still got to put in the hours, but since the phone's flat because I wasn't planning on doing a long live anyway, I'm sitting here drinking my tea, and I might get ready for bed. Then I can maybe do 1 or 2 or 3 more lives tomorrow. Might try and put in an hour and a half or 2 hours or something all up tomorrow. See how we go. Might do more, depending on what I'm doing. If I'm going for a walk or something. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. To anyone that did jump in, next time would be great if you hit the like or whatever. But anyway, you still jumped in, I think. So thank you. Keep uplifting each other, people, and have a beautiful morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are in the world. Thank you.